Yes, Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome back to the Bhagavad Gita study circle once again, and we are in the last section of the Bhagavad Gita today. But before we begin, let us begin with the pranam mantras. It will be displayed on the screen. Let us dedicate this session to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, and my beloved spiritual master. Kindly join your palms and please chant along with me the pranam mantras. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः हरे कृष्णा. Yes, so let me open up more. So in the previous session we had discussed very interesting thing, that how Krishna is explaining about the Chaturvarnya and about the three modes of material nature. Actually, it all began with what? It began with the question of Arjuna. This chapter began with the question of Arjuna. What is the question? Anyone remembers? Anyone remembers what is the question of Arjuna? In the 18th chapter beginning, Arjuna asked a question, and that is what triggered the chapter's beginning. So anyone remembers that? So Arjuna had asked one very important question, the difference between Tyaga and Sannyasa, right? What is Sannyasa and what is Tyaga? Now, both appear to be very similar, right? Tyaga is also giving up, Sannyasa is also giving up. So, Arjuna had asked this. They both are very similar. So, what is that difference? Is there any difference between Tyaga and Sannyasa? And we very elaborately discussed about how Tyaga, when people do, it is sometimes also connected with escapism, not taking responsibilities. They do Tyaga of their duty and they want to escape from the duty, not taking responsibilities. Right? We discussed about that. And then sannyasa is not like that. Sannyasa is giving up material things, not simply externally, but internally, in the sense you're not attached. There is detachment within. So we understood about that also. So you see, there were people, I mean, a lot of people who do tyaga externally, but internally they are so much attached. They still want to enjoy all the different material things, isn't it? So there are so many things like that. Then we understood about the Pravarti Marga, we understood about the Nivritti Marga, how Pravarti Marga is connected to the Karma Yoga. Only when a person actually does a lot of Karma Yoga properly, offering all the things as a sacrifice to the Lord, for the pleasure of the Lord, then that person who is Karma Yogi, after many, uh, a lot of practice of sadhana, then he comes to a stage of Nivritti Marga, right? And in the Pravarti Marga, we understood how there is Sattvic Jnana, there is Sattvic Gneyam, the knowledge, the object of knowledge, there is Sattvic Karta, how there is a person who is Sattvic, then Sattvic Sukham. We also understood about the Sukha, happiness which is in the mode of goodness. What is the happiness in the mode of goodness? Anyone remembers? What is happiness in the mode of goodness? We all want to be happy. What is the happiness in the mode of goodness? Anyone remembers? Happiness, in the sense, that activity which gives you a lot of pain in the beginning, but gives you happiness in the end. It is poison in the beginning, nectar in the end. That is sattvic sukha. Right? Sattvic sukha, we understood that how initially it gives you a lot of pain. It is poison, you don't want to do it. But in the end, it is very good. And Rajasic Sukha, it gives you Sukha in the beginning and then end it is full of misery. That is Rajasic. And Tamasic Sukha, anyone remembers Tamasic Sukha with this hint?
Yeah, it is Sukha in the beginning, Sukha in the end.
So Sukha in the beginning and Sukha in the end. Because he's so much in ignorance, he doesn't know what is real Sukha. Ignorance is bliss, they say. No, it is like that. So Tamasic Sukha is like that. Both in the beginning and in the end, there is happiness in Tamasic Sukha. But that is not real Sukha actually. Right? So a sannyasi who follows the Nivritti Marga. Why we need to follow the Pravritti Marga, the Karma Yoga? So that you come to a stage where you can sit and meditate. Because after doing so much of Karma Yoga, sacrifices, and a lot of detachment is being developed. Once that is done, then slowly you're ready for meditation now. You can sit nicely and you can think about the Lord with lot of purity of mind. And a sannyasi is ready now to meditate. He is not having any bodily concept because all that karma yoga has helped him to come out of the bodily concept. So such a person is called Jivan Mukta. A sannyasi is called Jivan Mukta means what? Even while he is living, he is liberated. Like Prabhupada, he was living in this world as if one of us, but then he's actually liberated. He's not from this world. Why? Because his consciousness is always in the spiritual world. So a sannyasi is like that. So now coming to the point of Arjuna, Arjuna was doing what? He was doing mix of Rajasic and Tamasic Tyaga. He was doing Tyaga. Oh, I don't want to fight. They are all my relatives. I don't want to fight and kill them. He was doing Tyaga of what his duty. So it is mixed of the Rajasic and Tamasic Tyaga. So Arjuna said, see, this is not right. You're giving up your duty. This is Rajasic and Tamasic Tyaga. You're not giving up. So when Krishna gave him the knowledge, the right knowledge, Krishna very beautifully explains him about the whole Bhagavad Gita is all about giving knowledge, changing the perception about people, right? And Arjuna's perception changed after gaining the knowledge. But then Krishna said, I have given you all the knowledge. Now you do as you wish. Eta ichasi tata kuru. I have told you everything. It's all in your hand. You see, the last statement Krishna is saying in the last verse we discussed in the previous session. Eta ichasi tata kuru. You do as your wish. See, this is how Krishna is so, loving in the sense he gives that freedom to us. You decide. You decide, oh Arjuna, now what you want to do because I have given no force. No force. So this is how the decision, ultimate decision making capability is with us. The choice, the power of making choice is with us. So what choice we do in our life is completely in our control actually. If you are suffering or enjoying, it is because of your choices in the past. And nobody will interfere, including Krishna. Krishna has given us that freedom of choice. And this is a great power. If we have the right freedom, if we utilize this freedom in the right way to make the right choices, then happiness is a byproduct. Happiness will automatically come because your choices will decide. You make the right choice, happiness is bound to come to you. That is how it is. So, eta ichasi tata kuru. Okay, but before we go to this is a little brief recap that we did. But before we go to the next section, today the session will be a little longer. I had asked each one of you to have one example of your own about how a situation or perception changed, transpection, right? Transforming your perception. Do you have anyone has anything to share that you had a certain perception before, but now you want to change? Is there anything that you want to share? Your one example of. how this knowledge actually helped you change a certain perception. I gave you my example last time that how I was not ready to wake up early in the morning for the Mangalarati. But then when devotees told me, I changed my perception that spirituality means we need to wake up early in the morning, right? So, is there any situation in your life, in the sense after gaining this knowledge, you changed your perception? I mean, your perception changed about a particular situation, about a
Yes,
person.
Prabhuji.
Yes, go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah. So, Prabhuji, the one main thing that has changed or rather altered my thinking is that before I used to think that people are hurting me or people have hurt me or caused me pain or I
Hmm.
have caused people pain. Now I realize that it's all my doing just coming back to me. So stop. The best thing is that you stop blaming others for any situation that we are in. So you
Yes.
take responsibility for your own doing and it comes back to you in different ways. So we are at peace with ourselves basically. At least that's what for me. I am at peace with myself.
Yes. Actually, this is the outcome of it. See, when we take responsibilities for our actions, the outcome is that we are peaceful. See, when you are walking on the street, on a um, sidewalk, and if there is someone who stumbles upon you, immediately we get angry, right? At that person, "Hey, why did you do? Can't you see? You can't you see and walk properly?" But if you're walking and if you stumble upon a stone, you will just look back and you'll just walk comfortably again, go ahead, you just forget it, right? You go, oh, it's my doing, yeah, anyway, I didn't see the stone properly. You just walk away, right? So you are at peace when you know that okay, it's because of me. So when you similarly apply this principle in a little larger perspective, then even though it is coming from different people, at the back of your mind you know that okay, something is coming like this because of my own doing. You will automatically be satisfied in the mind. There will be no disturbance. So great, wonderful, very nice. And satisfaction of the mind, you can easily progress in spiritual life. Because without peaceful mind, what spirituality can we do? There is no spirituality. That's why we need to be peaceful first in the mind. Good, very
Yes,
nice. So it's a very
Prabhuji.
great thing. You can progress quickly now. Good. Anybody want to share anything else? So think about it. What is that one thing that has actually changed and transformed you? And let me know. Okay. So let us go to the next verse. We have a lot of verses to cover today. So in the previous verse, we understood that how Krishna said, I have explained everything to you, all the confidential knowledge. Now deliberate on this and do what you wish to do. Krishna, Eta ichasi tata kuru. Very clearly. Now, let us chant the next day. Unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. Okay, 64th verse. Very important. After saying that, oh, Arjuna, you do whatever you want to do, Eta ichasi tata kuru. What Krishna is saying now, Sarva Guhyatamam Bhuyaha
सर्वगुह्यतमं गुह्यः
Shrunu me Paramam Vachaha
शृणु मे परमं वचः
Ishtosi me Dridam iti
इष्टोऽसि मे दृढमिति
Tato Vakshyami te hitam.
ततो वक्ष्यामि ते हितम्.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
Because you are my very dear friend, I am speaking to you my supreme instruction, the most confidential knowledge of all. Hear this from me, for it is for your benefit. Hare Krishna.
Yes. See, now it's very interesting. You look at the intensity, or you just put yourself in this situation about this conversation between Arjuna and Krishna. Now, Krishna told Yata Ichasi Tata Guru. It can be taken in other way also. What other way? The other way could be just like sometimes a parent, when the child is very naughty and not listening, then the parent will say, go, do whatever you want, go to hell. The parent will say, do whatever you want in anger mode. So, is this How Krishna is saying here, Eta ichasi tata kuru, do whatever you want. I have told you everything. Go now, Arjuna. Whatever you want to do, you do it. No, it's not like that. That's why it is very clear in this verse where Krishna is saying, see, I am going to give you a little more extra confidential knowledge. Paramam vachaha, it is my, please listen again. And why I'm telling this to you, Arjuna, ishto si me dridamiti, because you are my dear friend. See how compassionate Lord is. He is so loving. Huh? Krishna is so compassionate towards this Arjuna. He is really very fortunate actually to have such a friend. Ishto Sime, even earlier also he has told that, I am telling this confidential knowledge to you because you are my dear friend, you are my Sakha. And here again Krishna is repeating, oh Arjuna, you are very dear to me. Krishna is very possessive about Arjuna. He just doesn't want to give up on Arjuna. Okay, now I have told Arjuna, do whatever you want, and then he will do whatever he wants. No, Krishna, after telling that, he's still very possessive in the sense, I'm giving you that freedom, but still I want you to follow what I said. In the sense, what it is. See, and love is actually very possessive. You don't want to share your beloved with anyone, right? You don't want to give up on that person when you love someone. So Krishna is so loving. He loves Arjuna so much. He doesn't want to give up on Arjuna. Oh, I've told him whatever you do, and again he should not do something else. Right? That's why I have to tell him something more so that he listens and he will take the right decision. You see, that is possessiveness of the Lord. So that's the difference. Now, what is the difference between this Krishna's love and material love? Now, worldly love, it makes the partner feel suffocated. You want to dominate that person. You are expressing love, but it is so possessiveness in this material world chokes up the other person's freedom. You that person gets feels so suffocated. He feels, oh, what am I doing? It's like that kind of a situation. I don't want to live with this person. So it's a defect in the relationship. It breaks the relationship. Many people divorce because constantly the other partner is micromanaging all the little things that you're doing. So you don't, when you start doing this micromanagement, the other person, you may be thinking that, oh, I'm loving this person, but that person is getting choked up there, right? So there is a defect in this worldly love. But in the divine love, what is happening? It is perfectly amazing because Arjuna is getting the freedom to make choice, but at the same time is getting the support of Krishna's knowledge, right? So that is amazing. You do whatever you want to do, but still I will protect you. See, that is Krishna's possessiveness. Krishna is saying, you will do whatever you want, but I will still protect you through the knowledge. Krishna's protection is there. So for us also, please understand, when we have this protection of Krishna, many wonderful things will happen. You will see the right direction coming into our life automatically. We will feel that intensity, just like the intensity we can feel here. How Krishna is so possessive about Arjuna, right? That intensity can be seen here. Arjuna, I won't leave you. You are always under my protection. To protect a devotee is the responsibility of the Lord. He takes up that responsibility upon himself. That is Lord. That's what is seen here. He is so possessive. I will not leave you. I will protect you all the time. Krishna doesn't want to give up on his devotees. Even in the Bible, it is said, I am a jealous God. It is said, I am a jealous God. What does it mean? God doesn't want a devotee to love anybody else. He is also wanting, oh, when will this Jiva look at me and love me? So, and you see, protection can come in so many ways. And Krishna goes to an extent that even apparently it may look adharma, but he will protect his devotees. In the case of Jayadratha, he did cheating, right? He by sending the Sudarshan Chakra and covering up the sun, he protected Arjuna that time. Even when Karna and Arjuna were fighting, Karna, the wheel got stuck, and Krishna said, "You kill that person right now." It looks to be apparently, adharma, but Arjuna was not thinking that, okay, now, oh, it is dharma or adharma. Nothing. Krishna has told me I will do it. It may look, I don't care what tomorrow people will tell me. Oh, you killed Arjuna, you killed Karna when He was on the ground. He was not on his chariot. Arjuna, you are such a coward. He didn't care. Arjuna was not thinking about all this. I am just thinking about what Krishna thinks about me. I will do what Krishna likes. But what on the other hand, what Yudhishthira did? When Krishna told, okay, Yudhishthira, you tell a lie that Ashwatthama is dead. So Yudhishthira, oh, what is this? How can I tell? This Krishna being God, he's telling that I have to do adharma. He is asking me to do adharma. What kind of a God is? How can God perform any adharma? Right? God is not to do any dharma. How can Krishna do any dharma? Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Every yuga he takes incarnation to establish dharma. See, Yudhishthira rejected Krishna's offer to tell a lie. Yudhishthira could also have told, okay, Arjuna, Krishna, you're telling me to tell a lie, I will tell. But he did not do that. And that is why Arjuna was chosen for Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Because Arjuna will listen, Arjuna will not revolt. Understanding the point? Arjuna is a dear friend. Ishtosi. You are my Param Sakha, you are my friend. So that is why this knowledge is revealed to Arjuna, not to Yudhishthira. So please understand, Krishna is very personal in nature, and in this verse, it is very clearly told, very clearly we can feel that Krishna's love for Arjuna. Right? Very interesting, very nice. Okay, so now Hina Mataji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse, verse number 65. Yeah, verse number 65. Manmana bhava madbhakto
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो
madhyaji mam namaskuru
मद्याजि मम नमस्कुरु
मे वैश्यसि सत्यं ते
मम एवैष्यसति सत्यं ते
प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे.
प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे.
Please read the translation.
Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Hare Krishna.
See, Krishna is promising here, and promising to his devotee that I will ensure that you will come to me without fail. Means what? You will come to the spiritual world without fail. When? When you are always thinking of me. Always remember Krishna. Do not forget Krishna. Always thinking of Krishna. Become my devotee. Think of me always. Become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homage. Offer your obeisances. Right? Four things we have to do. Think of Krishna always, become his devotees, worship him nicely, and offer your homage, obeisances unto him. Automatically, without fail, you will come to me, O Arjuna. See, so wonderful. Krishna is saying that all this is happening because you are Priyosi. You are very dear to me. This is required in bhakti. What is required? Sacrifice in bhakti is natural. Bhakti always asks for sacrifices. And in bhakti, one sacrifices everything on the altar or for the altar. He gives everything for the Lord. That is bhakti. But where there is asakti, we will sacrifice someone for the altar. See, there is a difference. Bhakti means what? You sacrifice oneself for the altar. In asakti, we will sacrifice somebody else. So the point is we want to exploit. When there is asakti attachment, we want to exploit everything. But in bhakti, it's not about exploiting. We want to offer everything to oneself to the altar, to God, to Krishna. So in bhakti, we offer ourselves to Krishna. Krishna, I don't want it. Everything is yours. Everything belongs to you. So that is complete surrender. So in bhakti, we do what Krishna likes, not what I like. That is the difference. If Krishna likes, I will do it. I may not like to do certain things, but Krishna like, I will do it. Like Arjuna. Krishna asked me to kill Karna, I will kill. I may not personally like it, but I will still do it because Krishna likes it. I may like something, but Krishna does not like. Then I will not do it because Krishna does not like. This is bhakti. This is what we are supposed to understand. In life, our life is very simple. What is that? You do what Krishna likes. That's it. And what is Krishna liking? He's saying, you think of me. When you think of Krishna, Krishna likes it very much. You worship me, Krishna likes it very much. You become my devotee, Krishna likes it very much. You offer your homage unto me, Krishna likes it very much. This is what Krishna likes. So if you can do all these things to please Krishna, that is Sharanagati. This is what is called Sharanagati, surrender. We have to live in this way. This way means what? This is truth, because that is our constitutional position as soul. To love Krishna, to become his devotee, to think about Krishna, to pay homages, all this is because a natural constitution of the soul. If you do this, follow the path of dharma, then automatically we will reach Krishna. Krishna is saying, not automatically, in fact, he promises. When Krishna promises, then there is no need to worry. He will never break his promise. See how beautifully Krishna. Now, another point to be noted here. Arjuna is right before Krishna, but Krishna is still telling what? You will come to me without fail. Are I'm already with you, Krishna. But Krishna is saying you will come to me without fail. That means what? There is a higher perspective here. You will come to me in the sense, not just here right now on the battlefield, you are anyway there with me, but after this battlefield, you will come to me without fail in the spiritual world also, Arjuna. This is what Krishna is saying. Getting the point? So, see, there are many things Krishna reveals through this Bhagavad Gita. He's clearly telling us, promising us that you don't belong here, you belong to the spiritual world. Come to me, I will take you. But just follow these four things. Always thinking of Krishna. You look at your own mind now. How much are we thinking about Krishna? So many things in this material world are occupying our mind, our energy, our thoughts constantly are roaming here and there. We are not thinking about Krishna. And when we think about Krishna, when we are in love with him, that's a natural thing. When you are in love with someone, automatically you will think about that person more and more. That is natural, right? So we need to develop that love for Krishna. And love for Krishna is developed by service, seva. So when we do seva more and more, that love is developed. And then thinking becomes very easily. Because love means to think about that person. Right? So very nice. Divik, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. And this
Yes,
verse, see,
Prabhu.
verse number 65, this Manmana Bhavamat Bhakto, you can all memorize this verse. Very important verse. Very, very important verse. If there is anything that sometimes you feel down, you just chant this. Oh, yes, Manmanava. Why am I feeling down? I can go to spiritual world. Krishna is promising me. You should remember this promise of Krishna. And when you remember this promise of Krishna, you will feel enlightened automatically. Okay? So let's chant the next verse. सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य
सर्वधर्मां परित्यज्य
मामेकं शरणं व्रज
मामेकं शरणं व्रज.
अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो
Prabhuji, can you repeat?
अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो
अहं त्वां सर्व पापेभ्यो
मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः.
मोक्षयिष्यामि मम शुचः.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, actually it was not displayed to you, right? Okay, okay, sorry. Okay, so still without seeing you, chanted it just by listening. Wonderful, very nice. Okay, now let us read the translation. Please
Abandon
read.
all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. One of the most important words in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashyami ma shucha. This we should remember. Very, very important verse. Krishna is talking about different varieties of dharma here. Different types. Dharma has different meanings depending on the context. So, dharma means intrinsic nature of a certain thing. I have told this before also. Sugar has sweetness. Sweetness is the intrinsic, inseparable quality of sugar. If you separate sweetness from sugar, then it is not sugar, right? So, that is the dharma of sugar to give sweetness. Similarly, fire. Fire means heat and light. There cannot be fire without any heat light. Have you seen any fire without heat and light? No. Heat and light are the intrinsic, inseparable quality of the fire. You cannot change, you cannot separate them from fire. So that is the dharma of fire. So dharma, it can be considered at that level where it is uh, intrinsic, inseparable quality. It's dharma. It's a true nature. The topmost understanding of dharma is this actually, that which is intrinsic, inseparable quality. And what is that intrinsic, inseparable quality of a soul? Satchit Ananda, and to serve and love God. To serve and love God is the true dharma, the real dharma of the soul, constitutional dharma of the soul, right? So what Krishna is saying now here is you don't give up that true dharma. And because we have given up the true dharma of loving and serving Krishna, we have taken up so many dharmas which are temporary in nature, which are not real dharmas, false dharmas. What are those negative false dharmas? All these different negative addictions that we have in our consciousness, thus greed, anger, envy, pride. Oh, all these negative addictions has to be thrown out of our consciousness. This is what is required. So we are doing dharmas based on these different emotions that we have in our consciousness, and then we are getting entangled more and more. Dharma also means Swadharma. Swadharma means what? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. Varna, Ashrama. So based on your Varna and Ashrama, you are performing your Swadharma. Oh, I am a great Kshatriya. I am a great Brahmana. I am a Brahmana. I am a Kshatriya. I am a Vaishya, businessman. Oh my God. All good, no problem. But these are not your permanent dharmas. This is not the dharma of the soul. It is the dharma of the body. Even Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, all these are all dharmas that you need to do based on this bodily constitution. I am a husband, I am a wife. You have a wife dharma, somebody has a husband dharma, somebody has a parent dharma, somebody has a child dharma. Each one of us are playing different dharmas. I am an Indian, I am a this nationalist, that nationalist. Isms are there. Prabhupada says isms. There are a lot of isms. Communism, there is varieties of ism. All people follow the different isms. All these are to be given up. Krishna is saying Sarva Dharman Parityaja means forget about all these different dharmas. And what is he saying now? Just surrender unto me. Forget everything. Just Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Mam Ekam. Nobody else. Just surrender unto me. If you surrender, then what will happen? Moksha Shyami Masuchaha. I will give you moksha completely. I will eradicate all your papa. I will ensure that all the papa seeds in you are destroyed, gone. And I will give you moksha. Right? How important it is. We are so busy, we forget Krishna easily, very easily. And that's a major, big problem. Our greatest duty is to actually serve Krishna, and we forget that only. And we are so busy doing all the other things other than doing the main thing. And we get caught up with the papa and punya. We forget the Lord, and we become so busy with the toys that Krishna has given us. Just imagine a mother has given some toys to the child to play, and the child becomes so engrossed with the toys that it forgets the mother. Will the mother like it now? People sometimes, these days, parents, they give the mobile phone to the child, and the child is so engrossed in the mobile phone all the time. It forgets the parents also. Later, the parents only thinking, oh, the child is addicted. So Krishna also, we should know that he has given a lot of facilities to each one of us. We should not be forgetting Krishna, keeping ourselves busy with all the things that he has given us. All this is okay, Krishna's grace, but I should main purpose is what? I should remember Krishna. This is something very important. Moksheshyami masucha, liberation, not an ordinary thing. Krishna is granting liberation. That's why it's called Mukunda, one who gives mukti. Krishna's another name is Mukunda. So we have to surrender unto Krishna. Give up all his dharmas. Many times we get caught up. There is a conflict between whether should I do this or whether should I do not. Constantly there is a conflict between the sometimes the mother. She gets into this chaotic situation. I should follow the pati dharma or should I follow the matra dharma? Because my child has done something wrong. Oh, I should be very compassionate towards my child. Or now my husband who is scolding the child, I should be more obedient to him and listen to what the husband says. Many times this confusions come, conflict between dharmas will come, right? But when we follow our true swadharma, that is as a spirit soul, what am I supposed to do? If we do that, then no problem. All the things will be sorted out automatically with love and care. So, and Krishna will give us freedom from all this papa punya and give us moksha. Very important, right? So, there is a constant of Sharira Dharma, there is Atma Dharma. We should know Sharira Dharma is very temporary. Krishna is now talking about Sharira Dharma. Give up all the Sharira Dharma here. But deep within, we should follow the Atma Dharma. Now, Krishna, this is the last instruction of Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarva Dharmam Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam is the last instruction. Okay, there is no further instruction now to Arjuna. He is not. This is the end of instructions. All instructions, whatever I have to give you, you are my friend. Everything he has told, and now he told that you just surrender unto me. All those things are told and done. Now Arjuna is asking. Now I have learnt all this Bhagavad Gita. Can I share this instruction with everyone, O Krishna? Let us see what Krishna says. Achyutanji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. Verse number 67. Idam te nata pakshaya
इदं ते नातपक्षाय
na bhaktaya kadachana
नाभक्ताय कदाचन
na cha shushrushave vachyam
न चाशुष्यवे वाच्यम्
na cha mamyo bhyayasuyati.
न च मां यो भयसूयति.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
This confidential knowledge may never be explained to those who are not austere or devoted or engaged in devotional service, nor to the one who is envious of me. Hare Krishna.
See, very clear. Okay, we have to be also very be careful about whom to give this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We should not share this knowledge with everyone and anyone. Don't give this knowledge to certain people. Who are those certain people? Krishna is saying here, don't give this confidential knowledge to those who are not austere, who cannot control their senses, those who are sensuous. We should not give. They are so engrossed in all the material enjoyments, they will not respect this knowledge. Krishna is saying, don't give this knowledge to them. They are too engrossed. So, this is an instruction for us also. To absorb the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, we need to be austere. The more we are austere, the more we absorb this knowledge. We should understand this. And those who are not devoted to Krishna, don't share this knowledge. If somebody is not very devoted to Krishna, is close-minded, we should not share this knowledge. And or engaged in devotional service. Engaged in devotional service means also means one who is not serving the guru. He doesn't have anyone to guide him. When somebody is not even serving somebody, a guru, we should not give this knowledge to him. And especially Krishna is saying, one who is envious of me. Many people are envious of Krishna. My God, this you must be coming across some people in your own experiences. There are so many people who are envious of Krishna. They want to say wrong things about Krishna all the time. Oh, Krishna, he danced with so many gopis, he was stealing, he did cheating with Jayadratha, he did cheating with Karna, he constantly doing some other thing. They want to find out the faults in Krishna all the time, right? So, this person, when he's envious, he's like a rusted iron. A rusted iron is never gets attracted to a magnet because it's rusted. So similarly, a person who is rusted with envy, he cannot get attracted to the magnet called Krishna. Please understand this. He will never get it. Don't force him also. Unnecessarily, it's a waste of time. Jesus Christ also says, right? Don't throw gems before swines. In front of pigs and hogs, if you throw valuable jewels, they will not value it. What they will? They'll be busy eating because they're so absorbed in eating the stool. So similarly, you're giving the gems of wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita to these people, they will not value it. So don't give this knowledge to these people, right? So it is like taking the milk and pouring in a dirty vessel. You take the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, which is like nectar, and you are putting it in a wrong vessel. You know, it is dirty. You cannot pour it. You should not pour it. And we should not tell this to any atheist also. There are many atheistic people. Don't share this to atheistic people. Not required. They have their own evolution curve. They will all go through their evolution curve. It will take time. We have to give time. It may take lifetimes. Don't force onto people who can't hear this. They cannot hear. And moment you start Bhagavad Gita, such people they'll just get out of that place because it's intolerable for them. Because when you talk about austerity and all these people to a person who is so addicted to things, he cannot take it. They are not ready, right? And one who is not serving anybody, especially a guru, he cannot understand. So, we should not give it to fault finders, those who are envious. Never share this knowledge with fault finders. Okay? Vinodji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. What is the next verse? Verse number 68. Ya idam paramam guhyam
य इदं परं गुह्यम्
madbhakteshu abhidhasyati
मद् मद्भक्तेषु अधिहास्यति
bhaktim mayi param kritva
भक्तिं मयि परां कृत्वा
मामे वैश्यति असंशयः.
मामे वैश्यति असंशेष.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
For one who explained this supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end he will come back to me. Hare Krishna.
See, so wonderful. Now, whom should we explain this? He is saying that you explain the supreme secret to the devotees. And if you do so, pure devotional service is guaranteed. Krishna is saying you will get pure devotional service without any problem. You will become my bhakta without any confusion, doubts, nothing. Aram se you will become his devotee. And if you do so, then you will automatically come to me without fail. Come back. See, again, Krishna is repeating. There he said, you think always about me, become my devotee, offer my or obeisances, right? And you will come to me. And here again, Krishna is saying, if you share this knowledge to the devotees, then pure devotional service is also guaranteed, and you will come back to me also is guaranteed. So, speaking Bhagavad Gita is so important. We have to share this knowledge. Don't keep it to yourself, but share it with whom? To those who are open minded, those who are ready to accept this. If you see someone, don't hesitate. Speak whatever little you know about Bhagavad Gita. One or two sentences you have learned from Bhagavad Gita. Share that knowledge with them. Don't keep it to yourself. There is somebody who is, many times what happens, you are a devotee and you might be wearing tilak, kantimala, and you're going and meeting a lot of people in day-to-day transactions, you're doing business or whatever. And then people will get curious. Sometimes they're like, hey, what is this? What are you wearing this kantimala? Oh, you're wearing this tilak also. What is this? They become curious. When they have that curiosity, you explain to them. Oh, yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is. And that is a trigger. If they ask further questions, oh, please tell me more, take this opportunity now and nicely explain to them about Krishna consciousness. So, see how we don't have to preach much. People will come to you by seeing your Kantimala, by seeing your behavior, and when you maybe sometimes they have seen you addressing somebody else as Hare Krishna. When all these things are happening, automatically you're sending a subtle message to them. Oh, when he said Hare Krishna, he didn't say Namaste, or he didn't say any hi, hello, or anything like that. He said Hare Krishna. Why is that so? Then they'll slowly form a certain perception about you, and they might actually come and ask you, oh, what it is, explain to me. Take that opportunity and start explaining. Don't sit quiet. Because if you do so, then what Krishna is saying, pure devotional service is guaranteed to you. When you speak, it is benefiting you. And not just that, when you speak, your conviction will increase. So, speaking is important. When you speak about Bhagavad Gita, your own understanding will increase. And when people start asking you more and more, then you will also start getting questions. Because in some point of time, you will see, oh, yes, this is something that he asked, but I don't know. I don't have that clarity. Okay, now let me ask Prabhuji. Maybe he will clarify. And then when you get that clarity, you go back and then explain to that person, oh, see, actually, last time you asked this question, this is what it is. That is how I did also. When I was a student, so many debates I used to have sometimes with the friends, and sometimes I was not able to get the right answer. I used to go back to the devotee and, Prabhu, I want to know this, I want to know this, I want to know this. And then go back and, yes, now I know the answer. I'll go back and tell that person. We should keep telling. So that way our conviction will increase. Okay. And when Krishna is saying, come back to me, hopefully, oh, Krishna, please call me back. Okay. So this is how we should keep telling Bhagavad Gita to everyone. So let's go to the next verse now. What is the next verse? Okay. Who is there? Ah, Dev, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. 69th verse. न च तस्मान् मनुष्येषु
न च तस्मान् मनुष्येषु
कश्चिन्मे प्रियकृत्तमः
कश्चिन्मे प्रियकृत्तमः
भविता न च मे तस्मात्
भविता न च मे तस्मात्
अन्य प्रियतरो भुवि.
अन्या प्रियातरो भुवि.
Please read the translation.
There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor will there ever be one more dear. Hare Krishna.
See, such a wonderful statement Krishna is making here. Krishna is saying, oh, amazing. There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, one who is giving this knowledge. Nor will there ever be one dear to me. Why? Because see, what amazing thing you're doing here. Krishna comes to this world taking incarnations. Why? Because Sarva Dharma Samsthapanataya, right? Yuge he comes. And he comes to do what? Protect the sadhus and destroy the wrong people, adharmic people, right? So just imagine Krishna comes here to change the world from adharma to dharma. And there is a big responsibility on Krishna's side that he wants to finish off the adharmis and protect the devotees. And what are the devotees doing here? Devotees are actually talking about Bhagavad Gita and transforming people's life from adharma to dharma. We are in the mission of Krishna. So Krishna likes it very much. When somebody is joining his mission to make people happy, to make people dharmic, automatically you are doing Krishna's work. And when you're doing Krishna's work, Krishna is more pleased. That's why Krishna is saying, there is no one more dear to me. When somebody is talking about Bhagavad Gita and sharing this knowledge, he is greatest person. Krishna becomes very happy because he is establishing dharma, which is actually the mission of Krishna. You are participating in the mission of Krishna. Krishna is very joyful about this. And how devotees are doing this, you just see. There are so much anarthas. Hiranyakashipu sitting. What is Hiranyakashipu doing? Hiranyakashipu is inside us. He's always thinking that I am the great. I should Hiranya Kashipu, Hiranya gold, Kashipu, all sensual pleasures. Hiranyakashipu. Right? We are also after what? We also, there is a Hiranyakashipu within us. Always looking for more and more material wealth. And we all want to enjoy sensual pleasures. That is there, Hiranyakashipu within us. Then a devotee will come and he will say, hey, what are you doing? Wasting your time like this. Don't become Hiranyakashipu. I'll kill that Hiranyakashipu inside you. He'll give you this knowledge, and slowly that Hiranyakashipu within us will dilute and he will be evaporated. And you will become devotee. So who did this? The person, the devotee, who is preaching this Krishna consciousness to you. Oh, amazing. Krishna is so pleased. I come take incarnation to kill Hiranyakashipus. And you are here, all of you devotees, killing Hiranyakashipus within the mind, within the consciousness of so many people. You are so dear to me. Without me taking incarnation only, you are doing all these things. I'm so happy with you. Krishna is saying you will come to me. See, so easy to please Krishna. Just speak about Bhagavad Gita, little bit, whatever you know, and that will please Krishna. You will become dear to Krishna. So important task it is. You have to take this mission. Sanatan Dharma, we should spread everywhere. Don't think, oh, I know little, how can I preach? Hey, don't worry about all that. Don't have to worry. Speak whatever you know. Just speak as it is. That's it. Whatever we have discussed in this. Now, see, now we have Lakshmi Mataji joining us. Huh? Now, how much actually, she has so many responsibilities at home, to take care of a senior citizen, mother in law. But at the same time, she takes out time for making videos, simple videos. She will make videos take Prabhupada quotes and she'll post. And there are so many people liking it. She'll speak in Tamil, and she's able to make people devotees through that. Very simple activity, seva. But she is preaching, spreading this knowledge in whatever capacity she is doing, but she is doing it. So that is what is pleasing to Krishna. Krishna is saying, such a person is very dear to me. So you have to speak, taking Prabhupada quotes and from Bhagavatam, from Bhagavad Gita. Oh, amazing thing it is. You do whatever it. Now Dave was also doing wonderful videos. So do more of such videos. You know, who knows? There is somebody who can get connected to you. They might resonate with you. Now, when I'm speaking, I am resonating with few people. Just see, some only few people I can resonate. But Dave, you can resonate with more people when you speak Bhagavad Gita, right? And you can bring more people like Krishna and Neha and all those people. Who knows? They all got connected to you like that only, right? So there is a possibility of bringing more devotees to Krishna consciousness. So why not do this? Isn't it? So take that opportunity, and at least once in a week, if you can post something on Bhagavad Gita, there might be some people who will get connected. Okay, so this is very important. Don't stop. Take inspiration and keep doing it. I did not stop it. No, whether one person is there, two-person is there, I was very happy. Just okay. There are few souls like you, so sincere. Last 3 4 years you have been listening to me. It's going on. Just speak. Don't worry about whether this many people. Don't go beyond this social media craze of online validation of people, whether somebody is giving you likes or no likes. No, just do it. Why we have to wait for people's validation? So Krishna is giving full authority here. You speak about it, and then you will become dear to me. So speak. Don't hesitate. Don't keep it to yourself.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Right? Great. Wonderful. So with this, let's go to the next verse. And the next verse is verse number 70. So, Hina Mataji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. Adhyeshyate cha ya imam
अध्येषते च य इमम्
dharmyam samvadam avyayo.
Dev, I got disconnected.
But you're still listening. We are able to listen to you. Okay, let's repeat that. Dharmyam samvadam avyayo. Okay, maybe there is some disconnection. Let's wait. Okay, so until you get back,
Prabhuji, I can you?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's chant that once again from the beginning. Adyashyate cha imam
आद्यशयते च य इमं
dharmyam samvadamavyyoho
धर्म्यं संवादम आवयहो
jnanayajnena tenaham
ज्ञानयज्ञेन तेनाहम्
tasyam iti me matihi.
इष्टस्यामिति मे मतिः.
Please read the translation.
And I declare that he who studies this sacred conversation of ours worships me by his intelligence. Hare
Ah,
Krishna.
see, wonderful. So Krishna is saying there is another way of worshipping Krishna. See, generally, what people have these yagnas, they do havan, they put a lot of wood and ghee, and all these yagnas are performed to worship Krishna in different ways. Some people are chanting, some people are doing deity worship in the temples every day. So there are many ways to worship Krishna, but Krishna is saying that if anybody is studying this Bhagavad Gita, Swadhyaya, if he is studying Bhagavad Gita constantly, regularly, he is worshipping me and worshipping me through intelligence, buddhi, not with wood and fire, not with ghee and agarbattis or anything of that sort, but he is worshipping me with his intelligence, buddhi. See, this is how understanding Bhagavad Gita, reading Bhagavad Gita, studying Bhagavad Gita is also a worship to Krishna, and this is one of the greatest form of worship because worshipping Krishna through intelligence is not ordinary. Intelligence is one of the discriminative faculty that we have within us. Using that faculty of discrimination in the service of the Lord to understand what is dharma and adharma is the greatest service that we can do. And Krishna is saying that such a person is worshipping me. That means all these 3 years, can you imagine? We have been studying 3 or more years now. 4 years we have been studying Bhagavad Gita.
Prabhuji 5.
It has Oh, now 5 years. Now 5 years we have been studying Bhagavad Gita. So we have been actually worshipping Krishna through our intelligence. 5 years of worship. And see what has come to us now. It is the greatest thing. This knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita is not a religious knowledge, it is a scientific knowledge. Krishna is the greatest of everything. You can talk to him, you can actually take him as the greatest psychologist of the world because what a clarity of knowledge that he has given to Arjuna, the whole perception changed. Arjuna, who was now crying on the battlefield, now is ready to fight. See the whole transpection that happened, transformed his perception altogether. This is what is happening to each one of us. It takes time, but this is a great knowledge. So let us not give up on this Bhagavad Gita. The more you read, the more you understand, the deeper you go, more and more and more. So this is why it makes our life so much filled with joy and bliss. And Krishna is saying, you are worshipping Krishna with your intelligence and nothing like this. If you sometimes we may not find ghee, sometimes we may not find wood, we may not find agarbattis. All right, no problem. But if you read Bhagavad Gita or even chant some shlokas of the Bhagavad Gita, it is worship of Krishna. So that's why memorize. Even if few verses of Bhagavad Gita, if you memorize your favorite verses, memorize them and just chant them. That also is a worship of Krishna. But here we are churning, last 5 years we have been churning Bhagavad Gita so much in detail through using our intelligence, right? It has really helped each one of us. This is how it should be. Divik, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. 71st verse. Yeah. Shraddhavananasuyasya
श्रद्धवाननसूयस्य
शृणुयादपि यो नरः
शृणुयादपि यो नरः
सोऽपि मुक्ता सबल्लोकान्
सोऽपि मुक्तासु बल्लोकान्
प्राप्नुयात् पुण्यकर्मणाम्.
प्राप्नुयात् पुण्यकर्मणाम्.
Please read the translation.
And who listens? with faith and without envy, becomes free from sinful reactions and attains to the auspicious planets where the pious dwell. Hare
Ah,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. See, so clarity. Now Krishna said that okay, one who speaks, what will happen? Okay, he's worshipping me through intelligence, one who speaks and understands and studies Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna is also saying one who listens to this. Shrunu, one who understands, just listens with faith and without envy, becomes free from sinful reactions. See, all of you, you had that faith, that initial Komal Shraddha was there. And then you had no envy over Krishna, nothing of that sort, right? And slowly, what happened by listening more and more and more, you became free from sinful reactions. So many of them, all of you, earlier, you remember your lifestyle. We were all indulged in meat eating, but now that meat eating is gone, we have become vegetarians. That itself is such a big thing. So much of sin is just evaporated just by listening to Bhagavad Gita. See, it is a practical thing. It's in our own realization that we have experienced this verse, right? And then what is happening attains to the auspicious planets where the pious dwell. That is anyway going to happen. Why? Because we are already in the association of devotees. And the association of devotees is what? Going to the ISKCON temple. The ISKCON temples are already a kind of small spiritual hubs where all the wonderful divine people are staying. So when you go to the temples, you are connecting with the pious people, the most wonderful devotees. So that is already happening to you in your life. What more do we want? Isn't it? So this transformation is already taking place, and the more you intensify this, we are going to go higher and higher and higher in our consciousness. Okay? Wonderful. Achutanji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse, 72nd verse. Kachid etat shrutam partha
कच्चित् एतत् श्रुतं पार्थ
त्वयैकाग्रेण चेतसा
त्वयैकाग्रेण चेतसा
कश्चित् अज्ञानसम्मोहा
कच्चित् अज्ञानसम्मोहः
प्रणतस्ते धनञ्जय.
प्रणतस्ते धनञ्जय.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
O son of Pratha, O conqueror of wealth, have you heard this with an attentive mind? And and are your ignorance and illusions now dispelled? Hare Krishna.
Ah. So, very simple. See how Krishna is so merciful. He has spoken so much. He has told Etaichasita Takuru, Sarva Dharmam Parityajya. Krishna has explained all these to Arjuna. And then, after giving the last instruction, he gave the understanding the benefits of one who speaks and understands, and also one who listens. The instruction was over there only. Sarva Dharmam Parityajya. But now Krishna is saying, Oh, Prita, oh, Dhananjaya, are you okay now? Are you all ignorance, all the doubts, everything is dispelled? Is it okay? Or should I talk more and have another chapter, chapter number 19 in the Bhagavad Gita? Krishna, yeah, this is the 18th chapter. Krishna said, if you want one more chapter, I can add one more chapter, chapter number 19, and we can go ahead. Right? So this is the question. And Achyutanji, you unmute yourself and let's chant the next verse also. Let's see what Arjuna says. Okay. Arjuna uvacha
Arjuna uvacha
nashto moha smritirlabdha
nasto moha smritirlabdha
tvatprasadan mayachyuta
tvatprasadama ichyuta
sitosmi gata sandeha
hitosmi gata sandeha
karishe vachanam tava.
karishe vachanam tava.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
Arjuna said, My dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt, and I am prepared to act according to your instructions. Hare Krishna.
See, so wonderful, Krishna. When he said this, asking Arjuna, should I continue with more knowledge if you still have doubts? Arjuna very clearly saying now, Nashto moha smritir labdha. No, all my illusion is gone, and I've got back my memory. My memory of what? My actual dharma as a Kshatriya. I will do that Kshatriya dharma now. Tvat prasadan mayachata. It's all because of your mercy, O Achyuta. So stito smi gata sandeha. I don't have any doubts anymore. No doubts, no confusions at all. Karishye vachanam tava. Karishye vachanam tava. The Krishna said, Eta ichasi tata kuru. And Krishna, when he asked him, Eta ichasi tata kuru, now Arjuna is saying, Karishye vachanam tava. I will do as you want. Oh, Krishna, I will just follow your instructions very nicely. So this is uh, what Arjuna said. And here the conversation between Arjuna, Krishna Arjuna Samvada is over. Karishye Vachanam Tava. Final. It all started with a doubt, and here it's all gone. Right? So, with this now, Arjuna had original doubts in the first chapter, and here Arjuna is saying, all my doubts are over, all cleared. Now I will do as you wish, your wish. Right? Now, coming back to the next thing, and that is what now the original first verse began from Dhritarashtra. Now Sanjaya is going to end it. So, Vinodji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse. And here Sanjay is saying, Sanjaya Uvacha
Sanjaya Uvacha
Iti Aham Vasudevasya
Iti Aham Vasudevasya
Partasya Cha Mahatmanaha
Parthasya Cha Mahatmana
Samvadam Imam Ashrausam
Samvadam Imam Ashravasam
Adbhutam Romaharshanam.
Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
Sanjaya said, Thus have I heard the conversation of two great souls, Krishna and Arjuna, and so wonderful is that message that my hair is standing on end. Hare Krishna.
Ah, he's getting romanchana. He's getting uh, goosebumps listening to this conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. And he's calling Arjuna here as Mahatma. See, Arjuna is now glorified here as Mahatma. He is not an ordinary person. Why is a Mahatma? Because directly he got instructions and he's going to follow now. Karishya Vachanam Tava. He's definitely a Mahatma because he know now what is Dharma and he will follow Dharma. That's why he's a Mahatma. Simply by title, nobody becomes a Mahatma. Mahatma is one when you become the follower of Krishna's instruction. And he's also very thankful to Vyasadeva. Sanjaya is thankful to Vyasadeva because he got to hear this directly, this conversation between Krishna and Arjuna because of the mercy of Vyasadeva. Because Vyasadeva had benedicted, had given that boon, okay, you can see everything that is happening in Kurukshetra. You can directly hear everything and see how beautifully Arjuna and Krishna had this conversation, and Sanjaya is now getting romanchana. He's getting goosebumps. He's so much thrilled to listen to this conversation. When we getting so much of knowledge, we sometimes get aha moments in the Bhagavad Gita. Now imagine Sanjaya who directly heard this conversation. First the recipient, first the listener, isn't it? Of the Bhagavad Gita. And what is the benefit of listening to Bhagavad Gita? That is also explained. Now, imagine Sanjaya, just by listening to this, all his sinful reactions must have gone. He must be really in Roma Harshana. He must be getting goosebumps. It is possible. When you become more and more pure in your heart, you get goosebumps even more. It becomes a very frequent activity because even the little slightest thing in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam in lecture can give you some aha moments because then you will think you're so absorbed. Even little story also will help you. You will get goosebumps. It's like that. Right? Okay, now let's chant the next verses. Dave, you can unmute yourself. Let's chant the 75th verse. व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान्
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान्
एतद् गुह्यम् अहं परम्
एतद् गुह्यम् अहं परम्
योगं योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात्
योगं योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात्
साक्षात् कथयतः स्वयम्.
साक्षात् कथयता स्वयम्.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
By the mercy of Vyasa, I have heard these most confidential talks directly from the master of all mysticism, Krishna, who was speaking personally to Arjuna. Hare Krishna.
So this I have already explained that how it is because of the mercy of Vyasadeva he got this direct access to this wonderful conversation. He was there was no Instagram live, there was no YouTube live, there was nothing live that time. But it was Vyasadev's mercy that took him live to this conversation, and he heard this podcast in today's modern terminology. He heard this direct podcast between Arjuna and Krishna, so he was hearing live. So Sanjay was very, very happy with what he got it because of the mercy of Vyasadeva, right? Very interesting. So let's also chant the next word, 76 Dev. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya
vadam imam adbhutam
samvadam imam adbhutam
keshavarjunayo punyam
keshavarjuno yo punyam
ishyami cha muhurmuhu.
rishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
O king, as I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, I take pleasure being thrilled at every moment. Hare Krishna.
See, so beautifully it is said here, O King, O Dhritarashtra, I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. I take pleasure. So he's recalling this again and again. Now, why is he recalling? Also, you should know that he had heard this directly on the very first day of Kurukshetra. But now he is talking to Dhritarashtra on which day of Kurukshetra?
Fifth day, Prabhuji?
10th day.
10th day.
When Bhishma Pata happened, that is when Sanjay has come to Hastinapur now. So this is a recall. He's recalling that conversation again. And just by recalling that, he is getting pleasure. He's thrilled at every moment recalling this whole thing. So this is what has happened now. And Divik, unmute yourself. Let's chant the next verse, 77th verse.
Yes.
Taccha samsmrit, taccha samsmritya samsmritya
तच्च संस्मृत्य संस्मृत्य
रूपम् अत्यद्भुतं हरेः
रूपम् अत्यद्भुतं हरेः
विस्मयो मे महान् राजन्
विस्मयो मे महन् राजन्
हृष्यामि च पुनः पुनः.
हृष्यामि च पुनः पुनः.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
O King, as I remember the wonderful form of Lord Krishna, I am struck with wonder more and more, and I rejoice again and again. Hare
Yeah, see,
Krishna.
I mean, he's not able to contain it to himself. He's just wanting again and again. That's why two verses is telling that just by recalling it, I become so thrilled. And again, when I remember, again, Samsmritya, Samsmritya, it is so wonderful form of Lord Krishna. What is the Lord, that Adbhuta, that Vishwarupa that he saw, right? I'm struck with that wonder, that beautiful form of Lord Krishna, that Vishwarupa that I saw, I just cannot take that off my eyes. I rejoice again and again because he got to see. It's not that everybody gets to have that vision of Vishwarupa of Krishna. Arjuna got it. Krishna also had told that I'm giving you the divine vision to see this Vishwarupa. But Sanjaya also got Sanjay already had it from Vyasadeva. So he could also see that Vishwarupa, and that is what he is remembering here. That I'm so fortunate to have seen that Vishwarupa of Krishna, and I'm struck with wonder more and more. Right? Hina Mataji, unmute yourself. Let's chant the last word. Let me add to. Yeah, now you're at it. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno,
यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्णो
Yatra Pato Dhanurdharaha,
यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः
Yatra Shir Vijayo Bhutir,
तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूते
Tirmatirmama.
ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम.
Wonderful. Please read the translation.
Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion. Hare Krishna.
So, this is the last instruction of Sanjaya. Not instruction, basically Sanjaya's last statement. He's saying that wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, Krishna Yogeshwara, Yatra Krishna, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever there is this Yogeshwara, and Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, wherever these two people are there, Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutir and Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. There will be all success, opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. So, what does this mean? It is such a powerful statement made by Sanjaya. And each one of us, when we are all struggling, people are struggling for wealth, victory, prosperity. It can be just achieved when we have Krishna and Arjuna within us. Right? Krishna and Arjuna means what? Arjuna means action. Krishna means jnana. So when you have both knowledge and you act as per knowledge, then Shri will come. Shri means wealth. Vijaya will come, victory. Bhuti. Bhuti means prosperity. Prosperity will come. And Niti means righteousness. So Shri, Vijaya, Bhuti, Niti. These four things will follow if you have this knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita and you act as per the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. When knowledge and action is performed together, then wealth, victory, prosperity, and righteousness will come to you without fail. So this is how beautifully we have understood many great principles in the Bhagavad Gita. We all have to study this again and again, more and more in depth. You just keep referring. Now you have understood. Now you have got the concepts clear. The Bhagavad Gita, whatever you have heard, at least the concepts are clear. If you sometimes want to go back and listen to the sessions, you can always go back. But now everything is there with you. Now it's only about performing action because knowledge is there. Now, how can you involve more? How can you perform more of your actions in line with Bhagavad Gita is the next question. Because all other things is being done now. Krishna is what looking for is action. He is looking for action. He is now expecting all of you to take action on the knowledge that you have gained. Today we have completed Bhagavad Gita. In the sense, we cannot complete Bhagavad Gita ever, but in the sense, at least there is a logical conclusion today that yes, we have completed 18 chapters. We have understood the concepts to great detail. Many wonderful thoughts have been exchanged here in this forum. So now you can utilize them. Go back, listen, read Prabhupada as it is, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So when you read Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita as it is, so much clarity will come. Read Prabhupada's purports. Some new things will emerge every time. Clarity will come. And in the association of devotees, we will continue discussing. Now we have completed Bhagavad Gita. Very soon we will also start Srimad Bhagavatam. And before we start Srimad Bhagavatam, maybe a few other sessions. So all this will continue. This our discussions will not stop here. We will continue from where we have left. It is just the next beginning that we will start, and that is Srimad Bhagavatam very soon. Any questions today? Anything that you want to ask? Any comments, anything that you want to say? Please share.
Prabhuji, in the last verse, Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah. In the last verse, what is the meaning of Dhruva?
In the last verse, what is the meaning of
Dhruva.
Dhruva? With determination. Just one second, hold on. My computer has some. So just hold on. So here, when Dhruva means with certainty, with certainty, you will achieve these four things without any doubt.
Okay.
Dhruva means it is for certain. Prabhupada says in the synonyms Prabhupada gives, he says Dhruva means certain. With certainty, you will get what? Shri, Vijayo, Bhuti, Niti. These four things you will get for certain. Wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Partha, you have to get these four things. Wherever there is knowledge, wherever there is action, you will get these four things without fail. So this is what it means.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Sachutanji.
in the second last verse, when I mean, sorry, when the last dialogue, that last dialogue that Arjuna responds to Krishna regarding the doubts whether he has or not, and he says, "No, my doubts are all clear." I mean,
Yes,
that must be something. That must be something. So for us, as far as we are concerned, for us, you are our Krishna, and you have given us. We are your Arjuna, and we have tried to learn so many things from you, and hopefully we will be able to carry forward. Uh, as you said, we will also try and personally I will start reading the Bhagavad Gita and try to even try to understand even more better. Whenever there is some clarity, that I will definitely come back to it.
yes. That is required. See, we are all simple guide, we can guide, and I can just do my part. Whatever has to be given is given by Prabhupada, and he has made it very clear in his purpose. Just take Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavad Gita as it is. Prabhupada will clarify so many things. And of course, if there is any doubt for practical application of such things, you can always come back. You can always ask Prabhuji, yes, this is how something, how can we do this? And the greater thing is, see, now there is a very systematic progress that has happened. So we should take it to the next level. We should not become stagnant. We should take it to the next level in the sense what? Now we have to take some effort in meeting devotees. Let us get involved. See, in Mumbai, and now I'm so happy that Dev and all others are now connected to our center there in Mumbai. And they're all going regularly. They are participating in the festivals. They are doing some seva. So that opportunity we should not miss to associate with the devotees. See, when we have opportunity to meet people, especially devotees, we should do it. So it might take some on a Sunday. No problem. I will take that effort. My effort should be what on a Sunday I can travel a little bit, and then I will meet devotees. I'll attend the program, enjoy the whole thing. Listen to that, and then have nice prasadam and come back. If you have this dedication, that at least on a Sunday, if I can go and attend the program, wherever it is happening, wherever it is closer to you, that will be the great thing. It is very nice because on a Sunday we can have this discussion online that is going on fine, but meeting devotees is very important. Yeah, and this I'm telling to all of you. Going visiting to the temple regularly, meeting devotees will make a lot of difference. So I think Sunday, uh, if you can make it at least once or twice in a month, if not every Sunday, at least once or twice in a month, amazing things will happen. It will be really good. And Achyutanji, for you, you can get the details from Dave. We have a center in Powai. We have programs happening in Thane. We have programs happening in World Trade Center in Worli. So there are multiple programs happening. If you are close by, you can visit. If you want more details, you connect with me. I'll share the details. You can stay connected with the devotees there. It will be very
Sure,
good.
sure, Prabhuji. Sure, we'll do that. Sure, sure, we'll do. Correct.
Wonderful.
Prabhuji, uh,
Yes, yes, Vinod.
Koti, Koti Naman, we have completed a wonderful journey It's been really lovely. We've changed dramatically from what we were before this when we joined this session with you, and what we are now. I can 100% tell you we are like 360 degrees, and as you said, we have to take it forward. And it's really wonderful on your part to take this, and your dedication. I really love that. Even if one person is there, I'm going to do it. So hats off, and we will try our best. And Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to all of you also, and it's been a very wonderful journey for me because as I was speaking, I was also getting so many new insights and nice knowledge about what Bhagavad Gita is. Just trying to go and understand deeper and deeper. So it also made me very uh, pure, I feel, in sense, with the understanding, a lot of clarity. I think the best way to learn is to teach. And Krishna and Prabhupada gave me that opportunity. And all of you were so sincere that last 4 5 years you have been listening to me. So that itself is a great thing. Not ordinary. A lot of dedication is required from both the side, to the speaker also and to the listeners also. So there is a lot of dedication is there. And whatever transformation has happened, that is by the mercy of Prabhupada and Krishna, right? So today is a very special day, and today there is a session by Madhu Pandit Prabhu in ISKCON Bangalore. You can watch it live. We have big celebration is happening today. Dishna also has mentioned that in the YouTube comment. Today is very special. At 11:30 there is going to be Abhishekam now for Prabhupada. There is a big victory that has happened to Prabhupada. It is a historic moment in the ISKCON world. You should know that it is not an ordinary thing. We have fought for 25 years to establish Prabhupada as the Diksha Guru in ISKCON. Can you imagine such a big fight it was? And it is not an ordinary thing. It is, of course, apparently looks like a property issue for people, but internally we all know it was a fight for establishing Prabhupada as the sole Diksha Guru in ISKCON. So many hardships, many struggles devotees have gone through in the last 25 years. I was personally there when the court case was going on in 2009, and so many things were happening. So it is very wonderful today. You please listen to Madhu Pandit Prabhu at 11:30. I think now there will be Abhishek, and after Abhishekam there will be a session by Madhu Pandit Prabhu. He is going to address of all the briefings that has happened in the Supreme Court. Probably he'll discuss that also. So if you have any doubts, clarity, you wanted to know more about what has actually happened and transpired, all that, if you want to know, you can always connect with me, and I can clarify to whatever extent, to my best possibility. We are so fortunate that to be within ISKCON and then still be connected to the movement who really accepts Prabhupada as the sole Disha Guru. ISKCON Bangalore gives that opportunity to everyone to connect to Prabhupada directly and as per his instruction. So this is a greatest thing. So only the choices of the people will get opportunity to come in contact with a pure devotee like Prabhupada. So this is an amazing thing. All of you are very fortunate, very, very great. Mercy has been bestowed upon all of you by Prabhupada. So take advantage. We are really very thrilled to see what has happened in the last 25 years. The way Prabhupada has reciprocated with us, the way Krishna has reciprocated with us, the growth is so immense. With all the obstacles that were coming, still that growth was going on by the mercy of Prabhupada and Krishna. So that's why I told that last verse, Sri will come, Vijaya will come, Dhruva will come, Nitir will come, righteousness will come. Wherever there is Arjuna, wherever there is Krishna, this has to happen. That confidence should be there. And we have seen this part in this case of Prabhupada, we fighting for Prabhupada's position in ISKCON for last 25 years. Today, we are celebrating that moment. So it is so wonderful. Today is that great opportunity for all of us to stay connected with Prabhupada directly. So very, very fortunate. Thank you so much, all of you. Very, very thankful to all of you. So we'll continue again from the next week, maybe with a newer session. Okay, from Bhagavatam. I'll let you know.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vinodji. Hare Krishna, Vinod. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dishna. Everyone, thank you so much for joining.